Over the past couple of months, Middlesbrough have got to be one of the most highly requested teams to rebuild I've had. At this current moment in time, they are currently sitting just outside the playoffs in the Championship. So I think it's about time we sat down and rebuilt Middlesbrough. If you're going to enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button. We very recently just hit 2,500 subscribers on this channel. I just want to take a second to thank everybody for the support on this channel recently. The progression on this channel over the past couple of months has been insane. Let's just keep this going. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. So to begin our journey with Middlesbrough, we've been given just over 6.5 million. I am truly blessed when it comes to youth academy players in these rebuilds. Lucas Banks, right mid, left mid, central attacker midfielder, 16 years old, 67 rated already, 5-star, 5-star. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to transfer into a cam role, and I will tell you why once the transfer window is over. And one of the first things that I am going to do is bring back Spence from his loan from Nottingham Forest. I really don't understand why he's being sent out on loan. He's by a mile the best wing back we've got. So our first bit of business in this transfer window is bringing in a centre back by the name of Jordi van Lerberg for just over 2.2 million. And as well as that, we've just brought in the Spanish goalkeeper Aaron for just over 1.5 million. Meanwhile, we just sent out Joe Lumley on a 1-year loan deal. Very aware that this is a very unusual formation for me to be rocking with, but I figured for this rebuild, why not? We're going to put Tavernier as a central midfielder, and we're going to put Banks in that cam role, because I feel like as soon as he does complete that transformation from a right winger to a central attacking midfielder, he will skyrocket in overall. The team itself is actually pretty decent, if I'm being honest. One of the overall objectives for this season set by the board is to gain automatic promotion by the end of this season, so there's no real pressure added, is there? Me personally, I think the best thing for Middlesbrough long term in this rebuild is to stay in the Championship for next season, get a bit of a better squad so that when we do go into the Premier League in a couple of seasons time, no doubt, we won't get our backsides handed to us within the first season. So we have arrived at the midway point of this season. We are in the top 10. It's not exactly where I'd like to be. I think with the quality of the team that we've actually got, we should be easily getting into that top 4 position. But for now, I suppose we're going to have to settle for 9th position. Hopefully in the latter part of this season, we can find a little bit of form and get some wins. Now, as you guys know, Aaron Connolly is a Brighton player. He's on loan to Middlesbrough, but we have successfully got him on a permanent deal. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window, and I'm absolutely devastated. We spent so long transferring this guy to a cam, his overall didn't even increase. I'm fucking livid with this. But I suppose he is still only 17, so he's got a lot of time to improve. The team itself has actually improved quite a little bit. The defense especially is looking very good. So I've just swapped a few things around. We've put Banks on the subs bench. I think I may send him out on loan. We put McGree in that central midfielder role because he's just better than Tavernier there, and Tavernier has gone straight into that central attacking midfielder role. The idea is Tavernier is definitely going to get some transfer offers in the next couple of seasons, and we'll definitely get a good amount of money for him. As soon as that happens, we'll recall Banks, who will no doubt have shot up in overall by that time, and he will go straight into that cam role. That is providing that we are still rocking with the 5 at the back formation, because I'm still not too sure how I feel about it really. We do also have Connolly on a permanent deal, so he is officially a Middlesbrough player, which I'm buzzing about, to be honest. He's actually pretty decent, 74 rated, 22 years of age. We're getting back onto the season. Hopefully we can pick up some form, get some wins, and make it into at least the playoffs. Well, we certainly found our form in the latter half of this season. We finished 3rd overall. We finished 3 points behind Sheffield United, 2nd place, man. We just missed out on automatic promotion. Fulham ran away with it, 95 points. Bloody hell, 6 points clear 2nd place. They always seem to do bits in the Championship but can never stay up. But it is between ourselves, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest and Reading in the playoffs to determine who joins Fulham and Sheffield United in the Premier League. So in the semi-finals of the playoffs, we battered Reading. We beat them 4-1 and aggregate. Second game, it was 2-0 to us. So it is ourselves versus Nottingham Forest in the playoff final. Let's see if we are joining Fulham and Sheffield in the Premier League next season. Oh, you are kidding me. On penalties as well. That's the worst way to lose, man. Nottingham Forest are in the Premier League next season. We are remaining in the Championship for another season at least. Meanwhile, it was Aston Villa who made a massive upset in the FA Cup, beating Chelsea to win it. But Chelsea did win the Carabao Cup. Roma won the Europa Conference League, Napoli won the Europa League, and Real Madrid won the Champions League. I think next season we're going to have to go back to what we normally rock with. A 4 at the back formation, maybe a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-3-3, maybe a 4-4-2. I'm not too sure. All I know is I don't like the 5 at the back at all. I think realistically speaking, that caused us the most issues this season out of everything else. I'll say this though, Aaron Connolly, 76 rated overall, going up 6. He's playing like a youth academy player. Riley McGree is one to look out for as well. 17 goals, 9 assists from the central midfielder position. That's pretty decent in its own right. I think next season we've got a lot of meddling to do with the team, changing the formations, bringing in the players necessary to fit the formation. So season 2 will definitely be a big season. So we begin season 2 with just over 9 million. We have found this guy on the free agents list. Bahari is 18 years old, 70 rated already, and he's showing great potential, and we picked him up on a free. Can't really complain at that. Meanwhile, we have just sent out Banks on a 1-year loan deal. Hopefully this does him the world of good. We have just made another purchase. We have brought in the winger Andre Vidigal for just over 3.9 million. We have made yet another signing. We have brought in Ilan Kebble, the 24-year-old winger, has just cost us 7.7 million. This is how the team looks after that transfer window has come to an end, and this team has massively improved from last season. I think changing the formation has massively helped actually build a little bit of structure to the side. It was a bit all over the place last season, but if you actually take a look at it, it is ridiculously well rounded. Obviously, if we do get promotion to the Premier League next season, the one thing I am doing is getting a better keeper and then maybe upgrading the midfield a little bit. The defense, I feel like this will improve a little bit more over the course of this season. The attack definitely will, with the additions of Vidigal and Kebble. Connolly up top as well. He's come on leaps and bounds. He's 75 rated, 22 years old. I feel like this season is going to be a very good season. So we are at the midway point of this season. This is the first time I've actually looked at this table, and I cannot believe that I'm about to say this. Everton are in the Championship. Fifa's taking note of what's actually happening in real life by the looks of things. But we are in the top 4 with 1 point behind automatic promotion as well, which is absolutely brilliant. I genuinely feel like with the team that we've got, we have genuinely got what it takes to get automatic promotion, even with Everton, Brentford and West Brom in this league. Okay, so whilst I was recording season 2, the file was absolutely fine, nothing wrong with it. When I come to edit it, however, after that point in season 2, it completely crashed. Every single time I tried to edit it, it shut down my editing program, so it literally wouldn't allow me to do anything else. I completely apologise for this, but it's entirely out of my hands. So to give you a quick update on what actually happened in season 2, we got promotion to the Premier League. I think we finished 3rd overall, we finished 6th overall this season, I believe. We won the playoffs, obviously, to get promotion. We sold a couple of players, one of them being Isaiah Jones or something like that, if I remember correctly. But other than that, that's all that really happened. I know that a couple of players got some insane stats by the end of the season, but yeah, that's all that really happened. I do apologise that this has happened once again. I hope that this hasn't deterred you away from this video or the channel for that matter. I hope that you guys continue to watch this video. With that being said, here's season 3. We begin our season in the Premier League with just under 50 million. I have a little bit of catching up with you to do. So basically, Fry wasn't happy with what was happening at the club or something along them lines. I don't think he was happy with his contract or something, so we had to sell him. I think we sold him for around 10 or 12 million or so, something like that. And instead, we have brought Eduardo Alves on a free, 74 rated at 18 years old. I cannot believe we got that lucky. I told you guys when we get into the Premier League, the first thing I was going to do is buy a keeper, and I've done just that. We've just spent £30 million on Galini. Meanwhile, we have just sold Marcus Tavernier for just under 30 million. Now, I know a lot of people are going to come at me for that, but there is a good reason for it, and I'll explain after the transfer window has come to a close. We've just made the biggest acquisition yet in this rebuild. We brought in the Argentinian central midfielder Giovanni Lo Celso for just over £40 million. And this is how we've got the team lining up for our first venture into the Premier League. Right, now, a little bit of explaining to do. For starters, Banks has returned from his loan move and he has improved massively. He's 77 rated now, and I believe he's 19 years old. Yeah, 19 years old, and that is a lot younger than what Tavernier was. And I thought to myself, if we can just play Banks all season, no doubt with a youth academy player with that much potential, he will skyrocket more than Tavernier would. So we've sold Tavernier, got the good money for him, and we brought Lo Celso to strengthen the squad. The one thing I didn't do, which I'm really annoyed about, and I completely forgot about this, we never brought in a decent left back, but I suppose we've got next season for that. I'm quite confident in saying I think we're going to survive quite comfortably this season. I don't think we're going to struggle all that much. Obviously, if injuries and suspensions come into place, we've got the super subs for that. But overall, I think we've got a good chance of mid-table maybe. So at the midway point of this season, we are comfortably sat 11th place. We're mid-table, and to be fair, it's where I expected to be. I did say at the start of the season that I didn't think we'd have any issues with surviving the Premier League. I thought we were going to do quite well, and the funniest part about this, Arsenal 14th. And this is how we got the team looking after that transfer window. We didn't really do all that much, if I'm being honest. Lo Celso, Banks and McGree, that midfield three is actually pretty strong if you ask me. Banks is doing alright, to be fair. Not as well as I'd hoped, but he's still doing alright. The front three are doing alright as well. Connolly picked up an injury again. I think next season I am going to sell him, and I'm going to put Bahari in his place and just buy another super sub for the striker. Rob's far too injury prone. But other than that, I'm actually quite happy with how the team looks. Our first point of call next season is buying a new left back. Bola is just not good enough for the Premier League, and I think realistically he's where we are being let down at the minute. Him and this centre back position, that's all we need to brush up on, and then we will actually be ready for European competitions. We have absolutely killed it in the first season in the Premier League. We finished top 8. I think we just missed out on the European spot, but in fairness, for first season, I'm really not too bothered about that. I prefer to qualify next year when our team will no doubtably be a lot stronger. Meanwhile, Liverpool won the FA Cup, United won the Carabao Cup, Sporting won the Europa Conference League, Wolfsburg won the Europa League, and Liverpool this time won the Champions League. We have been up against it this year. We have had injuries after injuries after injuries, and still somehow we managed a top 8 finish. Gabel, Vidigal and Lo Celso really did carry us this season, to be fair, guys. I'm expecting big things from Banks next season. Hopefully now that he's 80 rated, he can pick up some form next season and start banging in some goals. Next season, hopefully we get sort of similar budget, because that way we can improve the team massively, and hopefully next season we will be top 6. Taking a decrease in funds this year by a massive amount. We've been given just under 27.5 million. I'll admit when I'm lucky, and we got very, very lucky with this one. We picked up Tsimikas on a free. We have just made a couple of sales, starting with Aaron Connolly. We've just sold him for 17.5 million, and we've also just sold our goalkeeper Aaron for 4.8 million. We have just sealed the deal by bringing in the centre-back Chancel Mbemba for 21.2 million. We have found our second keeper in Louise Maligan, and he came for 3.3 million. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window, and with the likes of Mbemba and Tsimikas coming into the team, this team has become a lot stronger. I'm intrigued to see how Bahari does in this first half of the season. I hope that he can do well. I hope that he does go up and improve, because we're putting a hell of a lot of faith into this guy. I think personally we are en route for European football. Maybe not Champions League yet, but definitely Europa or the Conference League. So we have arrived at the midway point this season, and it's just all sorts of wrong. Spurs are top of the league, Arsenal are in the top 4, and we are third. I'll take being third, don't get me wrong, but I do not enjoy Spurs being top of the league and Arsenal being in the top 4. It just shouldn't happen. It feels illegal. We have made a deal with Espiculiquator to join us after this season, and this is how the team's looking after that transfer window has come to an end, and this team is looking very, very good. All we need to do now is get another centre back, and I'm pretty certain we've got European football in the bag for next season. I mean, hopefully we do get it for next season, but realistically speaking, there's a good chance that we don't. But who knows? It's official. We are in Europe next season. We are in the Europa League for next season. I am absolutely buzzing with this. We have taken a massive step in the right direction to gain into the Champions League. And Spurs bottled the Premier League. Of course they did. Chelsea won the FA Cup. United won the Carabao Cup. How are Dortmund losing to Arsenal, man? PSV won the Europa League. How, in God's name, have Wolfsburg won the Champions League? Bahari didn't let me down in fairness. 16 goals, 2 assists. Kebbel as well coming in clutch. 20 goals, 7 assists. Vidigal, 16 goals, 6 assists. It's looking alright, to be fair. Our front three are actually doing pretty decent. Hopefully next season, because we are in the Europa League, we get a little bit more money to work with, because this season's budget was just shocking. Thank God for that. We have been given just under £100 million this season. Finally, some decent money. I can only assume that this is Thiago Silva's regen because he's 19 years old, 81 rated already, Brazilian. This guy is an absolute monster and we got him for just 36 million. We have also just brought in the English central midfielder Joe Willock from Newcastle United for just under 40 million. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window. It is new, it is improved. Holy shit. I am very happy with how this team is looking right now. I can't believe how good Galini turned out to be. I think his potential is only supposed to be like 82 or 83. He's 86 rated now. That is madness. I'm so happy we had £100 million to spend this year. It massively helped us buying the players that we needed. We are also in the Europa League this time, so let's go check out the group stage. If we don't wipe the floor with Group D, there is something wrong. Stuttgart Young Boys in Helsinki. Like, come on, we shouldn't really have any worries about this. As I predicted, we absolutely stormed this group. We didn't lose a single game. We only conceded 4 as well. We were 6 points clear of second place Stuttgart. Young Boys in Helsinki didn't really put up much of a fight. They didn't really stand a chance, but it is ourselves and Stuttgart through to the knockout stages. We're also doing bits in the Premier League as well. We're only 4 points off first place Liverpool, second place Chelsea are 3 points ahead of us as well. I'm telling you now, the title isn't actually out of our grasp just yet. But my only question is, why are Arsenal top 4? That just don't make sense. With Chancel and Mbemba getting on a little bit, he's not getting any younger, let's be totally honest, and with age comes a decrease in the overall, and this is where Trevor Chalobah comes in. We have just brought him from PSG for just over 31 million. We have introduced Chalobah straight into that starting 11 after that transfer window came to a close, purely because Mbemba is getting on a little bit. Yes, he's one overall rating higher, but Chalobah is a lot younger and he's got a lot more time to improve. But realistically, if you look at this team, they're only a couple of signs away from being a proper threat in the Champions League. I mean, we're already beating the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, Chelsea, so there's no reason why we can't compete in the Champions League anyway. But first, we have to get through the Europa League. If we win that, hopefully, we will be in the Champions League one way or the other next season. So at the end of this season, we are 1 point away from becoming champions of England. We were 1 point away, man. That is gut-wrenching. Maybe next season, with the right signings, we could take the Premier League title. Liverpool, fair play to them, like they bossed it this season. Chelsea and Man City were also 3rd and 4th, so they are in the Champions League as well. Oh yeah, we are in the Champions League as well. I completely overlooked that. Champions League football next season is going to be massive for us. And if we are contending with the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, United, etc., etc., there's no reason why we can't push for the Champions League. As well as that, we absolutely slaughtered Leicester City in the FA Cup final 4-0. Chelsea won the Carabao Cup, Dada Reims won the Europa Conference League. It's a moment of truth as well, guys. We could do the double here. We got the FA Cup, we could also get the Europa League. Have we done it? We do as well. We beat Inter Milan 2-1 in the process to get the Europa League. So one way or another, we were in the Champions League next season. Speaking of the Champions League, Manchester City won that. Bahari has proven why I put faith in him in the first place. 50 goal contributions in 60 games this season. 84 rated at 22 years old. The Moroccan is an absolute beast. Willock as well has got 42 goal contributions in 60 games from the central midfield position. Kebble, he's got 16 goals, 12 assists. Banks, 10 goals, 6 assists. Pretty shit for him, in fairness. I wanted a bit more from him this season, but it is what it is. We ended this season with 4 players in double figures when it comes to goals. We finished 2nd in the Premier League. We won the FA Cup. We won the Europa League. Very successful season. Let's top it off next season by winning the Champions League. So this season we've been given just under £110 million, and this is how the team looks after that transfer window. The defence has massively improved, the midfield is just solid, and the front 3 are as solid as anything else. Considering we finished 2nd last year, 1 point off beating Liverpool to the title, I think we've got a good shot at winning the Champions League this time, because like I keep saying, if we can compete with them lot in the Premier League, we can compete with anybody. And looking at the group we're in, we are with AC Milan, Benfica and Lokomotiv Moscow. Honestly, I'd say say that it might be a little bit tougher this time. AC Milan will definitely pose a bit of a threat, so will Benfica. Lokomotiv, not so much, but it definitely will be tougher to get through to the knockout stages. So we did end up finishing top of the table after all. AC Milan finished 1 point below us. Benfica did put up a decent fight, but they just weren't strong enough in the end. Moscow just weren't at the races at all worthy. So it is ourselves and Milan going through to the round of 16. Who's our next opponent? It's Hertha Berlin. That is a lovely little fixture in the round of 16. Why are Arsenal second? Why is Spurs and Arsenal all of a sudden performing well? No, Arsenal choked against Brighton today. That's when it's being recorded, by the way, when Arsenal played against Brighton. Arsenal and Spurs just don't deserve to be in the top 2. They're not fucking good enough. We were very dormant in that transfer window. We didn't sell anyone. We didn't buy anybody because, quite frankly, I don't need anybody else. I believe firmly that this team is good enough to win the Champions League, and especially considering we got Hertha Berlin first in the round of 16. The only thing that we really lack is a decent second striker, but apart from that, we're good to go. And the suspension curse strikes almost immediately. Vidigal is out on a suspension. He got a red card for whatever goddamn reason. I don't really know why, but nevertheless, we're up against Hertha Berlin, and quite frankly, their team, they've got some decent players. They've got Serdar, Delap, they've got Akanji. I'm not sure if that's Luis Suarez, because at this point in career mode, he might have retired at this point, but it's a decent team. But I genuinely believe our team is better. We're away from home in the first leg. Let's see if we can, just like, see what I mean? We are far the superior team, and best thing is we'll get Vidigal back in the second leg. What in God's name is going on with the suspension in this game? Both of our fullbacks are out on suspension. Jesus goddamn Christ, give me a break, will you? It's a good job with 3-0 up. We're going to just quick sim this game, get it out of the way. 4-1 overall, 1-1 on the night. We move to the quarterfinals. Atletico Madrid always seem to have an extraordinarily good team every single time we come up against them. Look at that midfield, Van der Beek and Gallagher. You got De Vrij and Vardiol as a defensive partnership. You got Felix and Rashford up top. That is an absolute. I'd actually argue Atletico Madrid are superior to us at this moment in time. But nevertheless, we are at Middlesbrough's home stadium. Hopefully, we got enough in the tank to do them. We do. We beat them 2-1 on the night. Home advantage comes in clutch for us. Hopefully, we have done enough in the first leg to put them away in the second. Gotta admit, I'm slightly nervous going into this game, man. Atletico Madrid's team is freaking ridiculous, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. When you actually take a proper look at it individually, you got Jan Oblak, one of the best keepers on the game. You got Tomiyasu, who's got a shit ton of potential. Vardiol, Conte, Gallagher, Martinelli, Felix. Honestly, just look at that team and tell me you wouldn't be nervous going into this game. We are 2-1 up, though, on aggregate, so hopefully that can come in clutch for us. Please. Oh my God, we've done it. Come on. We have successfully knocked out Atletico Madrid once again in the knockout stages of the Champions League. I am buzzing with this. Now, here's the thing. We are up against Manchester City. They are extraordinarily good. They are brilliant, don't get me wrong. But we've already beaten these guys a couple of times this season already, so I'm actually not that concerned going into this game. We are at home. Hopefully, we can use a home. Okay, that has made the second game of this tie all the more intriguing. It does quite literally all come down to this. We are up against probably one of the best, if not the best team in the world on current in real life form at the minute. Manchester City, their team in this game is freaking ridiculous, let's be totally honest. We are away from home in this game. 3-3 on aggregate. Let's put this to bed. Book our place in the Champions League final. Come on! We've absolutely smashed it in the semi-finals, knocking out Manchester City. We have battered Hertha Berlin. We've battered Atletico Madrid. We've battered Manchester City, and we are in the Champions League final. And it is once again Chelsea who we face in the Champions League final. We've seen to face against Chelsea in the final quite a lot recently, but nevertheless, it is the case. But before we get into the final, let's check out how we've done elsewhere this season. The less said about this season, the better. Spurs went on and won the Premier League. Arsenal finished fucking second. We finished 7th. Let's just move on. Manchester City won the FA Cup. Chelsea won the Carabao Cup. Villa won the Europa Conference League. And Spurs choked in the final of the Europa League. You love to see it. Man, Bahari, what a signing this guy turned out to be. We got this guy when he was about 18 years old, or however old he was. He was 70 rated at the time. We got him as a free agent, and he's turned out to be an insane striker. 34 goal contributions in 55 games. You got Kebbel, 31 goal contributions in 55 games. The only real letdown the last couple of seasons has been Lucas Banks. Yes, he's going up overall. Yes, he's 87 rated at 22 years old. Yes, but if he's not putting it in on the pitch, it's pointless in being that good. But maybe I am being a little bit too harsh, man. We are in the Champions League final after all, so, I mean, we must have done well. It's easy to see why Chelsea are in the Champions League final. Holy shit, that team is good. Holy shit. Ansu Fati, Havertz, Mount, Gravenberch, Gilmour, that there is enough to give me nightmares. I can already tell by looking at that team that this is going to be a bloody tough game. Last time we played these, we only just managed to beat them. Hopefully this time it's a little bit easier, but I'm not holding my breath. But nevertheless, it is Chelsea versus Middlesbrough. It's 8 PM at the London Stadium in the Champions League final. You know, if there's one thing that I'm happy with in this rebuild, it's the fact that I've managed to keep Spence in from the beginning to the very end. Well, hopefully the end anyway. Keble's making that run. He's up against Chilwell. Chilwell, can he find... Oh, hang on. Ooh, that was creeping in. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Fucking hell. Chelsea, man, honestly, they are by a mile the most difficult team to play against. They're so compact at the back. They have a high line, 5 at the back. All they do is counter-attack. It's impossible to play against Chelsea. Ref, come on! How is that? Oh, you got to be shitting me. Lo Celso, come on. Can somebody make a Why is our star striker not even trying to attempt to make a run in behind? There we go. There you go. Lovely. Lo Celso, hit that. There you go. That's what you do when you make a run. You create space, you create opportunities, and you get the equaliser. Beautiful play. That all came from Lo Celso, that did. Fair fucking play, lad. I don't know what our striker was doing at the beginning. He just wasn't in it at all. Lo Celso, beautiful goal, 1-1. That's been literally our one and only chance this game because Chelsea have shut us down at every opportunity. Oh, what the fuck? Are you joking? Oh, it's a good goddamn job you missed that then. Oh my god, I'd have flipped my fucking shit if that had gone in. Lo Celso, right, come on, more of the same. break these fuckers down. Lovely. Banks. Oh, Lo Celso got a bit of room here. Oh, he's so quickly closed down. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Havertz is through. Havertz. Oh, fucking hellfire. I don't know how to defend against Chelsea. I don't know how to defend against them. They're so good going forward. How are you supposed to attack? Look how many blue shirts are back here, and then look at how many red shirts are up with them. Like, how are you supposed to do anything against this? Hang on, hang on. Oh, you fucking wankers. And that is the half-time whistle. We go into the half-time break, 2-1 down against a ridiculously defensive Chelsea team. It's like playing against them when they have Mourinho in charge. I support Chelsea, and I'm fucking hating them as well, so I don't care what anybody says here. We concede another goal. It is game over. Like, there's no way in hell we're winning this game if we concede another. We need to score. Right, there we go. Lo Celso. Actually, we may outnumber him here. Come on. For goodness sake, make a fucking run! Oh my god! Why are you so static? That's the biggest difference between the two teams. Chelsea's players are making runs galore, where our players just don't want the bloody ball, and I don't get it. Right, here we go. Joseph Willock. Can we find... Oh, there we go. Beautiful ball. Beautiful. Right. Come on now. Come on. Inside. Beautiful. Banks finds Willock. Willock gets the shot off. See, that's what happens when there's movement. Why are we not doing this more? When we are moving around, we are kicking the shit out of Chelsea. That was beautiful build. That all actually came from Willock's pass over to the left-hand side of the pitch. On his right foot, bang, get in, 2-2. Look at this, like, he doesn't even hesitate. He just takes the shot, bottom left bins, Bob's your uncle. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No chances. Gravenberch running through my defence like that. Right, can we get Banks through here? Banks, he's got a shot. Ooh, we forced the keeper though. Hang on, Banks. He's got the ball. Oh, there's so many fucking defenders for Chelsea, man. Honestly, it's like they got their entire team back defending. I don't understand how we're the ones pegged in our own half, yet they're the ones playing 5 at the back. Surely it should be the other way around. What are you doing? Get off, Banks, man. Oh, what a ball. Oh, come on. Please, put this... Oh, head that. Oh my god, what is going on? And that's the full-time whistle. It ends 2-2 in normal time. It is extra time now, and I'm not going to lie. Chelsea are the toughest team I've played in the Champions League final so far. I cannot break them down. It takes me conceding to break these pricks down. I think if I concede at any point during extra time, it's done. It's game over. Can he... Oh, come on, please. Make that run. Get there. Get there. You've got the pace. Surely to fucking God. Yes, you do. Oh, come on! Let's just take a quick glance at the screen now. There's not a single Chelsea player not in their own half now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How have you not scored that? That's half time and extra time. That's still 2-2. And this is just squeaky bum time at the minute in time. We just can't let Chelsea attack properly. If we can shut them down before they even get a chance to start up, we'll be good. Oh my god. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Neto, are you shitting me? That's got to be their 4th shot on goal in the entire game, and they've just bagged a 3rd goal. I hate playing against Chelsea, man. The 5 at the back formation, honest to God, whoever plays that in Ultimate Team in real life, you are just scum. Lo Celso, we've got a bit of room. Come on, come on. For God's sake, put it away. Oh my god, just in time to take it to penalties. The 120th minute last gasp equaliser. Oh my god, why can't we do this when we are drawing? It always takes us to concede against Chelsea to actually score. Oh, the play to this though, oh my god, the play leading up to this goal was beautiful, and that strike, pit that out your net, you fucking prick. There we go. That was the last kick of extra time. It is penalties. It is penalties, and I hate penalties, man. I'm not made out for this, bro. I'm not made for this. Man, I ain't ready for this. Hopefully, we can do it. First up is Pulisic, and we are going to go to the... Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck Pulisic off. Right, Banks. We're going to go to the left. We are going to go to the left. Calm and calculated. Sending the keeper the wrong way. Just like Stanfield. Stanfield, we're going to go to... Oh, God, send me the wrong way again. Do you know what? We're going to chance it. We're going to go straight down the middle. Oh, thank the Lord. I'm going to try go to the right now. We're not going to do anything. We're going to go to the right. Oh, come on. Get in. Beautiful. Willock. Don't let me down, lad. Don't let me down. Oh, there we go. We've got a bit of a cushion. We've got a bit of a cushion. He's going to go to the left. Oh, you scum. They go to the right every single time, so I'm just going to go to the right next time. It's my turn to make a save. Hopefully he does. Oh, oh my God. Oh my. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to this. We're going to go to... You little prick. You little prick. If I miss this, it's sudden death. If I score, we win the Champions League with Middlesbrough. Can we do it? Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Yeah, that's right. Celebrate in front of him as well. Fuck you. It took extra time penalties to do it, but we did it in the end. We have made Middlesbrough Champions League winners after 6 long seasons of trying. That was by a mile the most intense final I've ever had doing this rebuild series, man. That was just horrible. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button. We just hit 2.5 thousand subscribers on this channel. Let's aim for 3,000 subscribers before the end of this year. That is all from me. It has been your boy Goodwin. I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.